Hey guys, what's going on? It's Twintuitive717. I am back with another video. I hope everyone's doing incredibly well, as always. Thank you guys so much for subscribing to the channel. Thank you to the new subscribers. Welcome, guys. And for those of you who have been with me for a while, I really appreciate your support, and especially a big shout out to the Mega Crew over on Patreon. Okay, speaking of Mega Crew, she's back. She's a little tired now. But yeah, guys, I wanted to come on and tap into the Divine Masculine's energy because I'm feeling that many of the Divine Feminines are gaining back a lot of the vitality that they lost. It's like the spell has been lifted, so to speak. And I'm hearing too that many of your masculines are getting a lot of their confidence back. I don't know what it is. Maybe your masculines like going to the gym. They're probably really taking care of their health right now. Just making better decisions for themselves in regards to their health, okay? And I was hearing the song Synchronicity Diamond Girl by Ryan Leslie, so I don't know if that may be a message for some of you, if you guys want to either listen to the song or look up the lyrics. But the energy in that song, it's like your Divine Masculines getting their confidence back. So I just want to tap into the romance angels and find out just, kind of what's been going on with the masculines lately, okay? What kind of experiences have they been having where, they're getting their confidence back? What's been going on? Okay, so they're feeling the true love in this connection, Divine Feminine. You put them in a good mood, okay? And I feel like you make them want to strive for excellence, okay? They might be whistling at work. They're also feeling the attraction in the connection growing. I feel that many of you have been curious about your Divine Masculines. A lot of them can tell a lot about your energy when they are trying to pull your energy. They'll pay attention to the vibration and whether they feel you pulling back or maybe thinking about them a lot. And this is kind of how your Divine Masculine feels things out before communication. It's like you guys may think that, you guys are the only ones who are intuitive on this journey, but yeah, your masculines are like the magician on a whole next level. So they can read your energy and they can feel when you're also, I guess, equally thinking about them. For some of you, you might be guilty of self-pleasuring, and a lot of your masculines can feel you thinking about them. They can feel, your thoughts, like a random thought of you two making love. It'll kind of pop into their mind or pop into their head. And it's like I see a masculine with a smirk on his face because I feel like a lot of them, they know about this journey as well. They know that there is this unspoken connection between you two, the telepathic energy. They've seen it in action and they've seen proof of it, that's just how it is between you two, okay? Maybe past conversations that you guys have had, maybe you've talked about something in conversation and they might have dreamt of it, or they might have imagined talking to you about it, and then boom, a few weeks later there you guys are in real time having the conversation. So they've seen that you can feel their energy and they can feel your energy, okay? So we have Express Your Love coming up, and this is the communication that I'm speaking of for many of you that's going to be coming through from your masculines. It's going to be authentic and heartfelt. I'm also hearing that for some of your masculines, the separation took quite a toll on them. And a lot of them too, with expressing their love and just making that gesture towards you. The reason I feel the word authentic coming up is because they might reveal to you stuff about like karmic situations or why they were being held back. It's like they almost like they really hope you understand, and they really want to be truthful and authentic and really express what they've gone through. And it's like I feel a masculine wanting to be really honest so that you know that they never forgot you this whole time. Like they really were holding the connection or holding space for the connection. Okay, that's really sweet. So we have engagement and past life relationship. And right away I'm hearing like this is somebody who knows that you belong to them, or they belong to you, or like nobody else will do, is what I'm hearing with these two cards paired together. Okay, so your love life is ascending, and this is because I feel that both of you are healing. I think that many feminines again are feeling very energized again, and it's a sign that your masculines are getting their confidence back, and that's why they're getting guidance to reach out or to communicate with you, right? Like we've talked about in past readings, many of your masculines have unblocked you from social media, like just randomly, or divine feminines, you've been called or urged to unblock them, is what I'm hearing. Okay, it's because you guys are getting ready to go through some type of like bonding, or the communication is going to deepen with this past life relationship card. Your masculines are ready to share that they've gone through some crazy shit when it comes to you, divine feminine. Okay, and that's all I'm going to say. They're gonna share certain experiences with you where they're going to tell you things that, you know, maybe as the divine feminine, you're going to be like, whoa, like, since when did you start believing in all of these things? And they're going to tell you straight up, I've seen it. Like, I've seen it in dreams. I've had the craziest synchronicities. I'm also hearing too, many of your masculines will say to you, like, whatever you told them came to pass, or whatever conversations you've had with them in the past, and they might have been in a place at the time to kind of look at you like you were a little bit crazy, they're going to reveal to you that, like, I know exactly what it is you were talking about or what you were saying. Okay, so that's just, yeah, for some of you out there. What else do these divine masculines want you to know? What's going on in their personal lives, or just how do they feel about the connection? Okay, we'll cut it in half and get one direct message. Okay, so you make me want to settle down. Yeah, it's a strong message about engagement coming through here, where like your connection is ascending, meaning like I feel like more commitment. Like this is a masculine that's coming back, and they're really serious about commitment this time around, divine feminine. Let me get the tarot of sexual magic and find out a little bit about just how they see the feminine at this time, okay? When it comes to just wanting to settle down, what do they want to express to you? Because we do also have express your love. What do they want to express to you? Okay, so let's cut it. Oh, sorry guys, just some cards falling to the floor. Okay, so let's go ahead and cut the deck right in half. And we have the World card. I feel like they want to give you everything. You know, this is definitely settling down and like taking care of you, divine feminine. I feel like at this point, many of them want to communicate to you, like, you know, you are my world. You know, like it's always going to be you. It's always going to come back to you. I'm always going to strive for excellence because of you. A lot of them see you as somebody that, you know, they want you as their wife. And like I'm hearing too, a lot of these divine masculines, if they never thought about having kids before, or if they don't have kids, they want kids with you. Okay, and that could even be messages for those of you who already have kids. Like they want to be a part of that. You know, many of them have had to take a huge time out when it comes to connections with those of you who have children, because they've had to, you know, swallow a lot in terms of waking up to that reality. And like I'm seeing a lot of them maturing with the World card. They're sure. They're really sure about what it is they want this time around, and they want to prove it to you. You know, they want to show you the way he's at her feet as well. Like to me it says surrender. You know, they've surrendered to this connection. They've humbled themselves, you know. And the reason I feel like the divine masculine is bowing to the feminine in this photo is like, again, that energy where like everything you said was true. And it's like I feel like his energy in this card is like so apologetic, like I can't believe I messed things up. I can't believe I didn't see it before. You know, we have the Hangman too at the top of the deck, guys. And if a lot of you are wondering, like, and now we have the Two of Swords, okay? If a lot of you are wondering, like, whoa, why all of a sudden do you want to settle down, make offers towards me? It's because they've been in the Hangman position. You've had them in the Hangman position, Divine Feminine. Okay, you have been the one to kind of turn their whole life and their whole world upside down. And now they're being left with this choice. And I feel like the choice has a lot to do with expressing their love, because they know it's true love. You know, at this time, for many of your masculines, you know, they don't see any other way to go. It's like if they're not with you, they're thinking about you heavily to the point where it's driving them insane. You know, and it's like they have to reach out to you to bring about some kind of balance. It's like they need to speak with you, to tell you some kind of truth in order to feel a sense of relief, in order to feel like you guys can move things to the next level. Okay, let's find out what your masculine's best course of action is at this time. Especially because they want to express their love. I'm sensing that many of you are going to start getting like really anxious energy, butterflies, just being in a good mood for no reason, feeling like something big is coming, but you just don't know what. It's definitely your masculine in that Chariot card in the last few readings that were popping up. I'm drawn to this card here, actually. Is there two? Yeah, we have the Hermit too that's coming out. Take your time is what I'm hearing for the Divine Masculines, because we already have the Hangman, which is, it can be chaotic at times because you now all of a sudden have to deal with a lot of changes, right? But you need that like temporary pause to think about what it is you're doing. Many of them are still in that place with the Hermit card here, okay? So it's saying on here as well to take a break from society. You might notice that many of your masculines have done that. You know, maybe they were like the life of the party before, or they were always on the scene with social media, or they were in some ways, you know, live on social media or just out and about. But you guys can feel through their actions, and maybe people around them aren't able to tell. Like maybe they're just like, oh, okay, whatever. You can feel that your masculine is going through a shift. You can feel that they are hermiting on purpose, because this connection is a lot to digest. That's a sign for many of you who might wonder, like, are they going through the same thing I'm going through? Like, you guys will see for yourselves. It'll be really obvious, and only you guys will be able to tell, because you'll feel it energetically. Okay? And we have the Ace of Winter coming through. You have the Two of Swords. So the Ace of Swords and the Two of Swords, or the Ace of Winter. Okay? So your masculines are definitely embarking on a new journey. They've been given a new start somehow, and I feel like they don't want to take it for granted. They want to come towards you, and they want to make an offer. It says, don't be deterred by challenges along the way. It's important to communicate clearly and accurately amazing news or ideas that should be implemented. You know, this is about them communicating to you this, I feel like this is what they want to communicate most. And maybe the Chariot card in past readings were indicating that, you know, they have to be clear on what it is they want and start dealing with things from the ground up. So that's why a lot of them were hermiting, because they were initiating conversations around separation or divorce or leaving jobs or moving. Maybe for a lot of your masculines, things weren't working out, right? Like when they were trying to move towards you, things weren't working out. They weren't getting the call back for the job. The karmic was starting to rock the boat. They were starting to run into financial issues. And now all of a sudden it seems like, whoa, wait a second, this Divine Feminine, you know, they're wreaking a lot of havoc in my life. Hence the Hanged Man here, right? It's like this temptation, and all of a sudden, boom, their world is turning upside down. But I feel like now many of them are starting to realize that their world turning upside down because of you was probably one of the best things that's ever happened to them. They want you to know that through this reading. Like, whoever you are and you're listening, they want you to know that you coming into their life was one of the best things that's ever happened to them. okay? Because they're definitely moving in the direction of just wanting you, divine feminine, you and only you. No one else will do. Like, that's, I keep hearing that message. It's very strong in this reading. This is definitely somebody who's had a lot of awakenings in the last little while. Like, they're sure that there's something about you that says you're either their twin flame or some type of soul connection. They can't explain it, but it's like everything adds up. And believe me, they do go Googling as well, right? Looking things up, stumbling across the same type of information that you were trying to share with them before. A lot of them are feeling it now because they're experiencing it in real time. And I'm also seeing a divine masculine who, they're kind of Googling stuff and they're looking back at how you sounded and they're like, oh my God, I'm acting the way that she sounded back then. Okay, I don't know who's meant to hear that. But anyways, guys, that's what I got for this short and sweet reading. I hope you guys enjoyed. You take care, and I'll catch you in the next one, okay? Join me on Patreon if you guys want to connect one-on-one. I'm not doing personal readings right now, so yeah. Sorry, I'm getting a little like congested right now. But yeah, guys, join me over on Patreon if you want to connect. Otherwise, I'll see you guys tomorrow, okay? Bye!